Do you ever find yourself searching for a word that's right on the tip of your tongue? Or perhaps you've noticed that remembering names or recent events takes a little more effort than it used to. These moments, while common, can be a source of quiet concern for many of us as we navigate life after retirement. After decades of relying on our mental acuity to build careers and raise families, safeguarding our cognitive health becomes a new and important priority. Today, we will be exploring the vital connection between nutrition and brain health. This conversation is for anyone who wants to take proactive, practical steps to support their memory, focus, and overall mental sharpness in the years to come. We will delve into the science-backed world of key vitamins and minerals that act as powerful allies for your brain. We are going to discuss the top 5 most essential nutrients for a sharper mind, looking at what they do, why they are so crucial in this chapter of life, and most importantly, how you can easily and deliciously incorporate them into your daily routine. We will also explore other lifestyle practices, from physical activity to mental engagement, that work hand in hand with good nutrition to protect and nourish your mind. This isn't about drastic changes, but about making informed, gentle adjustments that can have a profound impact on your cognitive well-being. Let's begin our journey into understanding how to feed your brain for a brighter, sharper future. The foundations of brain health. Before we dive into our top 5 nutrients, it's important to understand why our brains have specific nutritional needs, especially as we age. Think of your brain as the command center of your body. It works tirelessly, 24 hours a day, managing everything from your breathing and heartbeat to your thoughts, memories, and emotions. This incredible organ, despite making up only about 2% of your body weight, consumes a massive 20% of your body's total energy and oxygen. This high metabolic rate means the brain is constantly producing waste products, including unstable molecules called free radicals. Free radicals can cause damage to cells through a process called oxidative stress, which is believed to contribute to age-related cognitive decline. To protect itself, the brain relies on a steady supply of antioxidants from our diet. Furthermore, the very structure of our brain is built from the nutrients we consume. The fatty membranes that enclose every single brain cell, the neurotransmitters that carry messages between them, and the protective sheath that insulates our nerve fibers are all synthesized from vitamins, minerals, fats, and proteins in our food. As we get older, our ability to absorb certain nutrients from our diet can decrease, making it even more important to focus on nutrient-dense foods to ensure our brain has all the building blocks it needs to function optimally and repair itself. 1. The memory guardian, vitamin B12. Our first essential nutrient is a true powerhouse for cognitive function, vitamin B12. Its role in maintaining a healthy brain and nervous system is absolutely critical. What it is and what it does for our minds. Vitamin B12, also known as cobalamin, is a water-soluble vitamin that plays 2 primary roles in brain health. First, it is essential for the formation and maintenance of the myelin sheath. You can think of the myelin sheath as the insulation around an electrical wire. It surrounds our nerve fibers, allowing nerve impulses, the messages in our brain, to travel quickly and efficiently. When myelin is damaged, communication between nerve cells slows down, which can lead to neurological problems and cognitive impairment. Second, vitamin B12 is crucial for metabolizing a compound called homocysteine. High levels of homocysteine in the blood are associated with an increased risk of cognitive decline, dementia, and cardiovascular disease. Vitamin B12, along with other B vitamins like folate and B6, helps convert homocysteine into other substances your body needs, keeping its levels in a healthy range and thereby protecting the brain and blood vessels. Why it's crucial after retirement. As we age, our bodies can become less efficient at absorbing vitamin B12 from food. This is often due to a decrease in stomach acid production, which is necessary to separate B12 from the protein it's attached to in food. Consequently, vitamin B12 deficiency is more common in older adults, and its symptoms, such as memory problems, confusion, and difficulty thinking, can sometimes be mistaken for normal signs of aging. Simple ways to increase your intake. Vitamin B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products. If you consume these foods, focus on including fish and shellfish, Salmon, tuna, and especially clams are exceptionally high in B12. A single serving of salmon can provide more than the entire recommended daily amount. Lean meats. Lean beef and liver are very rich sources. Poultry. Chicken and turkey are good sources. Eggs and dairy. A large egg contains a good amount of B12, as do milk, yogurt, and cheese. A cup of low-fat milk or yogurt can be a simple way to boost your daily intake. For those on a vegetarian or vegan diet, or for older adults who may have absorption issues, fortified foods are an excellent option. Look for fortified breakfast cereals. Many popular cereals are fortified with 100% of the daily value for B12. Be sure to check the nutrition label. Fortified nutritional yeast. This has a cheesy, nutty flavor and can be sprinkled on popcorn, pasta, or salads. Fortified non-dairy milks. Many almond, soy, and oat milks are now fortified with B12. Given the absorption challenges, many healthcare professionals recommend that adults over 50 talk to their doctor about a B12 supplement. Your doctor can perform a simple blood test to check your levels and recommend the appropriate form and dosage for you. 2. The brain protector, omega-3, fatty acids. Next, we turn to a type of fat that is not only good for you, but is absolutely essential for your brain's structure and function. Omega-3 fatty acids. What they are and what they do for our minds. Omega-3s are polyunsaturated fats that our bodies cannot make on their own, meaning we must get them from our diet. There are three main types: EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, and ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. DHA is particularly vital for the brain. It is a primary structural component of the cerebral cortex, the part of the brain responsible for memory, language, and attention. These healthy fats help keep brain cell membranes flexible and fluid, which is crucial for neurotransmitters to communicate effectively. Think of them as the lubricant that keeps the brain's machinery running smoothly. Furthermore, omega-3s are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. Chronic inflammation is known to damage brain cells and is a contributing factor in many neurodegenerative conditions. By reducing inflammation, omega-3s help protect the brain from this damage. They also support blood flow to the brain, ensuring it receives the oxygen and nutrients it needs to perform at its best. Why they're crucial after retirement. Studies have consistently shown that a higher intake of omega-3s, particularly from fatty fish, is linked to a lower risk of dementia and age-related cognitive decline. Maintaining adequate levels can help support memory and learning, and may even play a role in mood regulation, helping to combat feelings of depression and anxiety. Simple ways to increase your intake. The most potent sources of EPA and DHA are fatty cold water fish. A helpful acronym to remember the best sources is SMASH. Salmon, wild caught, is preferable for a higher omega-3 content. Mackerel, anchovies, sardines, herring. Aim to consume a serving of fatty fish at least 2 times per week. Canned salmon, sardines, and light tuna are convenient and affordable options. If you are not a fan of fish, plant-based sources of ALA are also beneficial, though the body's conversion of ALA to the more critical EPA and DHA is not very efficient. Good plant-based sources include flax seeds. Ground flax seeds are best for absorption. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, yogurt, or blend them into smoothies. Chia seeds. These can be made into a pudding, added to baked goods, or mixed with water to form a gel. Walnuts. A handful of walnuts makes for a perfect brain-boosting snack. They are the only nut that contains a significant amount of ALA. Plant oils, flaxseed oil, soybean oil, and canola oil also contain ALA. For individuals who do not consume fish regularly, an algae-based omega-3 supplement can be a good alternative, as algae is the original source from which fish get their DHA and EPA. As always, discuss supplementation with your healthcare provider to determine if it is right for you. 3. The sunshine vitamin, vitamin D. Often associated with bone health, vitamin D is now understood to be a critical player in brain health and mood regulation. It acts more like a hormone in the body, and there are vitamin D receptors located throughout the brain. What it is and what it does for our minds. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin that our bodies can produce when our skin is exposed to ultraviolet B, UVB, rays from the sun. Its roles in the brain are vast. It is involved in the production of neurotransmitters and helps protect neurons from damage. It also plays a role in what's known as brain plasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections and adapt throughout life. Research has increasingly linked low levels of vitamin D to a higher risk of cognitive decline and dementia. Moreover, its connection to mood is significant. Vitamin D is thought to influence the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that contributes to feelings of well-being and happiness. Low levels are often observed in individuals experiencing symptoms of depression. Why it's crucial after retirement. Several factors make vitamin D deficiency more common in older adults. First, as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sun exposure. Second, many seniors spend more time indoors, further limiting their sun exposure. For these reasons, maintaining adequate levels through diet and, if necessary, supplementation is key. Simple ways to increase your intake. Sensible sun exposure. Just 10 to 15 minutes of direct sun exposure on the arms and legs a few times a week, without sunscreen, can help your body produce vitamin D. The exact amount of time varies depending on your skin tone, location, and the time of year. Be mindful not to overdo it to avoid skin damage. Fatty fish. Once again, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and trout are among the best natural food sources of vitamin D. Fortified foods. Since few foods naturally contain high levels of vitamin D, many products are fortified with it. This includes cow's milk and many plant-based milks, soy, almond, oat, orange juice, breakfast cereals, yogurt, cod liver oil. This is a very potent source of vitamin D, though it's best to consult a doctor before adding it to your routine. Egg yolks. Eggs provide a small but helpful amount of vitamin D. Because it can be challenging to meet vitamin D needs through sun and food alone, many doctors recommend that older adults take a supplement. A blood test can determine your current levels and help your doctor advise on the appropriate dosage, typically in the form of vitamin D3. 4. The relaxation mineral magnesium. Our fourth nutrient is a mighty mineral involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. Magnesium is a true unsung hero when it comes to both physical and mental well-being, what it is and what it does for our minds. Magnesium plays a fundamental role in energy production, muscle and nerve function, and maintaining a steady heartbeat. In the brain, it is vital for nerve transmission and neurological health. It acts as a gatekeeper for certain receptors on our nerve cells, preventing them from becoming overstimulated, which can lead to brain cell damage. This mineral also has a profound calming effect on the nervous system. It helps regulate neurotransmitters that promote calm and relaxation, such as GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid. This is why adequate magnesium levels are associated with better sleep quality and reduced feelings of anxiety and stress. Since chronic stress and poor sleep are both detrimental to cognitive function, magnesium's role in managing them is a key part of its brain protective benefits. Why it's crucial after retirement. Dietary surveys show that many people, particularly older adults, do not consume enough magnesium. Age-related changes in the gut can also reduce magnesium absorption, and certain medications can increase its excretion. A deficiency can manifest as fatigue, muscle cramps, and even changes in mood and personality. Simple ways to increase your intake. Fortunately, magnesium is abundant in many delicious and healthy plant-based foods. Leafy green vegetables, spinach, Swiss chard, and kale are packed with magnesium. Nuts and seeds, almonds, cashews, and especially pumpkin seeds are fantastic sources. A small handful is a perfect snack. Legumes, black beans, lentils, and chickpeas are rich in both magnesium and fiber. Whole grains. Foods like quinoa, brown rice, and oatmeal provide a healthy dose. Avocado. This creamy fruit is an excellent source of magnesium and healthy fats. Dark chocolate. Good news for chocolate lovers. Dark chocolate with a high cocoa content, 70% or more, is rich in magnesium and antioxidants. Enjoy it in moderation. Including a variety of these foods in your daily meals is the best way to ensure you are getting enough of this essential mineral. A simple lunch of a spinach salad topped with chickpeas, pumpkin seeds, and avocado provides a wealth of magnesium. 5. The antioxidant ally, vitamin E. Last on our list, but certainly not least, is the powerful antioxidant vitamin E. Its primary role is to protect our cells from damage, what it is and what it does for our minds. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin that exists in several forms, but the most biologically active form in humans is alpha-tocopherol. As an antioxidant, its main job is to neutralize harmful free radicals. As we discussed earlier, the brain's high metabolic activity generates a lot of these damaging molecules. Vitamin E helps protect the delicate fatty membrane of brain cells from the oxidative stress caused by free radicals. This protection is thought to be a key factor in slowing the progression of age-related cognitive decline. Why it's crucial after retirement? By safeguarding brain cells from damage over many years, a diet rich in vitamin E may help preserve cognitive function and memory well into our later years. Some research has suggested that it may be particularly beneficial in slowing the progression of memory loss in individuals already diagnosed with conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Simple ways to increase your intake. The best way to get vitamin E is from food, as high-dose supplements can carry risks and may not offer the same benefits. Focus on incorporating these foods into your diet. Nuts and seeds. This is by far the best source. Sunflower seeds and almonds are at the top of the list. Just 1 ounce of sunflower seeds provides a significant portion of your daily requirement. Vegetable oils, wheat germ oil, sunflower oil, and safflower oil are excellent sources. Use them in salad dressings or for light cooking. Green leafy vegetables. Spinach, broccoli, and other greens provide a good amount of vitamin E along with other essential nutrients. Fortified foods. Some breakfast cereals and margarines are fortified with vitamin E. A simple way to boost your intake is to sprinkle a tablespoon of sunflower seeds on your salad or yogurt, or to snack on a small handful of almonds in the afternoon. Bonus section, Beyond Vitamins, the holistic approach to a sharper mind. While these 5 nutrients are power players, true cognitive vitality comes from a holistic approach. Nutrition is one pillar, but it must be supported by other healthy lifestyle habits. The power of movement. Exercise for your brain. Physical activity is one of the most effective things you can do for your brain health. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, delivering more oxygen and nutrients. It also stimulates the release of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a protein that acts like fertilizer for your brain cells, encouraging their growth and strengthening connections between them. Aerobic exercise, activities that get your heart rate up, such as brisk walking, swimming, cycling, or dancing, are incredibly beneficial. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity per week, which can be broken down into 30-minute sessions 5 days a week. Strength training. Lifting weights or using resistance bands helps build muscle and has been shown to improve executive function, the mental processes that help us plan, focus, and multitask. Balance and coordination. Activities like Tai Chi or yoga not only help prevent falls, but also challenge the brain in unique ways, improving focus and spatial awareness. Modifications for physical limitations. If high-impact exercise isn't suitable, don't be discouraged. Chair exercises, water aerobics, and gentle stretching are all wonderful alternatives. The key is to find a form of movement you enjoy and can do consistently. Even a short daily walk can make a significant difference. Keeping your mind active, use it or lose it. Just as your body needs exercise, so does your brain. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities helps build cognitive reserve, which is the brain's ability to withstand age-related changes and disease. Challenge your brain. Step out of your comfort zone. If you always do crosswords, try Sudoku. If you love to read, try learning a few phrases in a new language online. The novelty and challenge are what build new neural pathways. Learn a new skill. Taking up a musical instrument, learning to paint, or enrolling in an online course can be incredibly stimulating for the brain. Stay socially engaged. Meaningful social interaction is a complex mental exercise. Conversations require you to listen, process information, access memories, and formulate responses in real time. Joining clubs, volunteering, or simply making regular plans with friends and family is a powerful way to keep your mind sharp. The critical role of sleep and hydration. Never underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. During deep sleep, the brain works to clear out toxins, including beta amyloid, a protein that forms plaques in the brains of people with Alzheimer's disease. Sleep is also when we consolidate memories, transferring them from short-term to long-term storage. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Similarly, even mild dehydration can impair concentration, memory, and other cognitive functions. Make it a habit to drink water consistently throughout the day, even if you don't feel thirsty. Weaving these ideas into your life. Adopting these new habits doesn't need to be overwhelming. The best approach is to start small and be consistent. The power of just one thing. This week, choose just one thing to focus on. Perhaps it's adding a handful of walnuts to your daily snack or taking a 15-minute walk after lunch. Once that becomes a habit, you can add another small change. Habit stacking. Link a new habit to an existing one. For example, after you brush your teeth in the morning, do 5 minutes of simple stretches. When you sit down to read the morning paper, pour yourself a large glass of water. The goal is progress, not perfection. Every small positive choice you make is a deposit into your long-term brain health account. Conclusion. Nourishing your mind after retirement is a journey of conscious, loving choices. By focusing on key nutrients like vitamin B12, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, magnesium, and vitamin E, you provide your brain with the essential tools it needs to thrive. When you combine this nutrient-rich diet with regular physical activity, mental stimulation, and good sleep, you create a powerful, synergistic strategy for maintaining your cognitive vitality for years to come. Remember that this chapter of your life is rich with potential, and a sharp, healthy mind is your greatest asset for enjoying it to the fullest. We would love to hear from you in the comments below. What is one brain-healthy food or activity you enjoy? Sharing your experiences can inspire others in our community. If you found this information helpful, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more conversations on living a vibrant and healthy life after work. Disclaimer. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. The information we're sharing is designed to support, not replace, the relationship that exists between you and your healthcare provider.